Welcome back to the Run With Me, Manny Wilson. I'm getting into Lakers and just what's the problem with the Lakers. I'm still here with Juan Griffin, my special guest. So, Juwan, we've been talking just about for the last hour and, most of the day. So, I've heard your opinion about a lot of things. Some things I disagree with. Now, the Lakers, I don't want to have to disagree with you and, put you down again. But what is the problem with the Lakers? Do you see them becoming still becoming a top 5 playoff team, or do you still see them having high standards? What's going on?
With you, I feel like they still a top 3 team.
Oh my goodness! Here you go. Go ahead.
You know why?
Go ahead.
The same reason. Remember when LeBron James was in Miami, they had growing pains. People thought they was not going to lose straight out the gate. They was just going to coast to the finals to win it. You go 82-0. No, that didn't happen.
They
lost, but they lost their first month and a half in the league. They was losing a lot of games that they thought they could win. Other people thought they should win. Same as now. This is 5-6 games in with their 2-4. Give them time to grow. This is their first time playing each other on a competitive level against opponents. So give them time to grow. They still have to feel each other out. Plus, they have good, solid veterans on their team to make it easier for them, like Lance Stevenson, Rajon Rondo. Even though that did hurt them, him missing those 3 games. But it showed Lonzo blossoming. JaVale McGee is playing really good.
He is. I will say he's probably playing the best basketball. He's probably playing the best basketball he's ever played.
Exactly. Like JaVale McGee is don't forget he has 2 rings. And he did help. He did help with those rings, even though he came off the bench. Like he had key rebounds, dunks against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. Anyway,
he did a little bit.
I'm surprised they haven't played Mike Bees more.
I don't know what's been going on with him, but I do know for the Lakers, I definitely disagree that they're a top 3 team. Definitely don't believe they're going to finish the top 3 seed.
Okay,
but
if LeBron James get that team clicking, who can beat them besides the Warriors? Because they have a bench, they have a starting 5. When they click it, who can beat them besides them?
Timberwolves. Obviously, they just beat them last night. San Antonio Spurs. Utah Jazz. Denver Nuggets. It's plenty of teams that can beat them because I know in the playoffs, anybody can beat anybody depending on how the teams want to come out. But for the Lakers, like I said, I don't think they're going to finish top 3. I definitely don't think they're going to do good until they get that lineup together, until they get that starting 5 together, because right now, Brandon Ingram, he can have a lot of hype all you want. All that hype goes away once you start playing basketball. Once you start playing basketball and things not adding up, then changes need to be made. Like I said, that's the only way you're going to go up. When you are, like you even said it earlier, that when your team stink and you already at the bottom, it's only one way to go, and that's up. And you're right, they stink right now, so it's only one way to go. But to do that, they got to make changes. Now, in my opinion, I believe they should start Kuzma and Josh Hart. They don't have any shooters. Kuzma and Josh Hart are probably the best shooters on that team right now. And you can probably throw LeBron in there because LeBron can make shots occasionally. He can make threes. Not the best three-point shooter, but he can make threes. But between Kuzma, Josh Hart, and LeBron, those are your shooters. I would put them on the floor. Last night against the Timberwolves, I seen them have Lonzo Ball, Rondo, and Brandon Ingram. I'm like, where are your shooters? Where's people who gonna shoot the ball?
Lonzo is shooting good from the field early on this season.
He's shooting better than last season. He's shooting better than last season.
Okay, he's shooting 40% from 3. I hope you know that.
What? He's shooting better than last season until when I say shooters, when I say you need shooters on your team, I'm talking about pure shooters. I'm talking about people just about 7 times out of 10 late game situation, they gonna knock it down. Or 8 times out of 10 late game situation, you give Kuzma a 3 in the corner, you know it's going down, right? You know it's going down. You give Josh Hart an open 3 at the arc, you know it's going down. You give Ingram or Lonzo or Rondo a 3, you hoping, you praying it's going down, especially if it's late game.
Okay, Okay, Kyle Kuzma and Josh Hart was giving them situations during those losses they had in the year, and they missed them. Like I said, they're a young team. Give them time to gel together. I guarantee, by All-Star break, they're gonna be hitting those type of buckets, including Brandon Ingram.
I hope so. That's gonna be the only way they get in the playoffs. Right now, they need to focus on closing the game because clearly it's been proven.
I agree.
It's been proven that they cannot close the game right now. Last night, or just about all the games that they lost, it's been close game situations that they've lost. So I'm not saying they're a trash team, or I'm not stating they're not going to get in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to be top 3, but they're going to get to the playoffs. If you got LeBron, you're going to get to the playoffs. Period. It's a long season.
I say if they don't first the Warriors in the second round or something like that, that's the only way they not get into the West Conference Finals.
I would hope I don't play the Warriors at all. I would just hope I don't have to see them, because if they see the Warriors, you can just count them out right now. I already said. I said it multiple times. And just about every time I talk about teams who are good, that nobody's gonna beat the Warriors. It's just plain and simple.
When Kyrie.
Not this year.
That's next subject. That's next subject.
Not this year. Not this year. Warriors winning this year. I like the Celtics. I like the way they play basketball, but this year, the Warriors winning. Think about it. Within the first few weeks of basketball, you heard about the first few games of basketball. Kevin Durant, he went for 40. Then about 2 days later.
That's the best player on the planet.
Okay, let me finish. I'm about to explain it. This is what I'm trying to explain. Look, Kevin Durant, the first few days of Warriors basketball, Kevin Durant went for 40. Then a few days later, Stephen Curry goes for 50. Then another few days later, Klay Thompson goes for 50. Now what? Who's next? Who's about to go for 40 again? That's just 3 players on that team. You still have Book. You still have Draymond, who's a key player. And they still have a good bench and just shooters on that team. Nobody is beating that team. I'm sorry, Juwan. Nobody is beating that team. Not this year.
It's old, right?
What was that?
You know their bench is old.
That's okay.
And their bench is not that versatile like it once was.
That's okay. That's okay. They play Warriors.
Boston, you know how deep Boston is? Are you serious?
I understand Boston is packed. And I'm predicting Boston to go to the finals in the East, for sure. For sure. I think we can both agree on that Boston is going to the finals.
And Kyrie is going to show up and show out. I guarantee it.
I'm not saying the Warriors are going to sweep Boston when they play them, because that's not going to happen. Boston going to get a game. But Warriors are definitely not going to lose. I'm so positive on that. I can promise you.
When that happen, we can have a friendly wager on that one.
We can do it. We can. I would gladly love to take your money if you want to bet against the Warriors. Oh my God, you basically donating money to me. You might as well just send me money through Cash App right now. I mean, if you basically donating it to me.
Okay.
Any amount, I would be more than happy to put any amount down. If I'm rolling on you even said it yourself. You said it yourself. Kevin Durant, one of the best players, one of the best scorer in the league.
No, he's the best player in the league.
That's arguable. And it's arguable. But he's for sure the best scorer in the league. The best. We'll be on here for another 4 hours if we was debating who's the best player in the league between him and LeBron. But
it's hold on, yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna get into that right now. But they have what? 3. They have the best shooters in the league. Out of the top 5 shooters in the NBA, they have 3 of them.
But Boston can defend them. That's the only team right now that can defend them right now.
Look, I'm just gonna say this.
They have a great coach.
They do. Brad Stevens is a hell of a coach. I agree with that.
Guard them, even when they put Boogie in it, because Al Horford can guard. He ain't no scrub at all. That's an all-star caliber player.
I agree with that, but I also when you have a player like Kevin Durant who's unguardable, and you have other people around because you can't double team Kevin Durant, you can't double team Stephen Curry, you can't double team Klay Thompson.
Okay, but you got to think the Warriors have to defend. They have to defend too. They just can't score.
They play defense. The Warriors play defense now.
I understand, and you cannot double team nobody. Everybody on the starting five and bench can shoot three, so you cannot double team them either. Kyrie can shoot three. Jalen Brown can shoot three. Jason Tatum can shoot three. Gordon Hayward can shoot three. Al Horford can shoot three. Even Banks coming off the bench can shoot three.
They can make threes.
Morris can shoot threes. Terry. Marcus, when he actually plays, Smart can shoot threes. And they got the young boy Robert Williams out of Texas A&M. That's going to be good.
I'm just not buying it, man. I'm just not buying the.
Watch.
I'm just not buying it at all, man. This team is way too talented. They play way too good together. They're way too unselfish. So it's no way. Okay, now you list their team. Now it's my turn. Stephen Curry, the best shooter in the league. Between him and Klay, they have three of the top 5 best shooters in the league. Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins. Once people forget that they even have DeMarcus Cousins because he's not healthy right now. You still got Klay Thompson, the best shooter in the league. Draymond Green, Jonas Jerebko, Iguodala coming off the bench. What's the Quentin Cook? He can shoot. They not. There's no way they're losing, man. There's no way they're losing, Juwan. But when we get to it,
I named a whole different starting 5 off the bench.
That's okay. That's okay. But the Warriors play defense, starters and bench. They all play defense, and they play consistent. And that's what it's gonna come down to. And in my opinion, Warriors are gonna take it either 5 or 6 games. Either 5 or 6 games, honestly.
That's not gonna happen.